Hi, everybody. I'm Robin, and these are my reflections. And today we are going to take a look at the Find Your Magic Tarot. This is a 78 card tarot deck written by Guila Manzi and illustrated by Sarah Routledge. This is a new release from US Games in collaboration with Vita Publishing. I have quite a few decks now from this publishing collaboration. That I really enjoy. I gotta tell you, I really enjoy them. So if you have the Zodiac Tarot, which I don't have that one is from the same publishing companies. And also, I have the Oracle of Destiny, which I have done a walkthrough of that I'll put up here for you. The crystals and chakras that I've loved, and I'll pop that up there for you. I just did the Magic Cats, which is another one. This is a different, it's not US Games. That was Dover Publishing and Vivita, but still a Vivita Publishing collab. And then the Secret Oracle of the Green Witch, which is one that I'm using right now a lot with my Hocus Pocus deck. It goes perfectly with my Hocus Pocus Tarot deck. So I'm excited to see another one of these collaborations with US Game Systems. Shout out to US Game Systems for sending this out to me for purposes of review and so that I can share it with you. They have quite a few now, and they're pretty solid decks, what I have so far. So I'm looking forward to looking at this one. So this says magic is everywhere and shows up anywhere you find a tiny stroke of good luck or an inexplicable miracle, like a flower blooming out of season. This modern diverse deck was created to help you recognize the magic all around you and within you. It invites you to explore hidden synchronicities and mystical manifestations that occur in your daily life. Tap into the potential of your inner world and rediscover your own sense of wonder as you interpret tarot wisdom shared by vagabonds and kings, witches, and wayfarers. Includes 78 cards and 128-page full color illustrated guidebook. There's the little thumbnails there. That's cute. So it opens with this like drawer box, and then you have a guidebook and then another paper box inside. This is like a tuck box. The inside of the drawer and the inside of the box. Off. Okay, let's take a look at the guidebook. All right, so you have a deck to rediscover the magic, the major arcana, the minor arcana, and then at the end you've got the reading and interpretations and the spreads. So it says, an inexplicable coincidence, a tiny stroke of good luck, a dream coming true, a flower that blooms out of season. Magic is everywhere, hidden in the creases of the world. But often, the frenetic haste of everyday life, unawareness, problems, and distractions that bombard us every day prevent us from seeing it and feeling its essence, and therefore of enjoying the possibilities it offers. The deck you hold in your hands was created for this very reason, to help you recognize the magic around you, to search for the magical potential hidden in your life, and use it to explore your most intimate and profound sides. Tarot cards are, in fact, tools for interpreting the reality of unusual experiences because by speaking directly to our subconscious, they take inspiration from communal narrative. As part of a social group of individuals, each human being possesses a system of languages and origin stories to be shared with others and passed down through the generations. The symbols that inhabit our subconscious and define our way of seeing things, archetypes, come from this very uh, collective of stories and meanings. So then it just talks about like the breakdown of the cards, the majors, the minors, the 16 courts. So the suits are elemental in imagery, energy, air for the swords, rational, cold and harsh, fire for the wands, the flame of culture, the energy of the harvest, earth for the pentacles, a concrete demonstration for work and material needs, and water for the cups to refresh the ideas and enrich the emotions. All right, and it says every card contains a powerful ancient magic found in a contemporary representation of life. The current context does not devalue the influence of the past, rather, it re elaborates it in more current forms. Okay. Then it just talks about how magic is within you. It says, once upon a time, magic was part of everyday life. With the advent of scientific thinking, the aura of mystery that lingered around magic disappeared. So, where can magic be found? Where can you rediscover that sense of wonder that blends awe with that terrifying feeling of being so tiny compared to the universe? We have tried to answer these questions and find your magic tarot. Cool. I'm looking forward to reading more of this book. I'm not going to read it all here. And so then these are what you get. So I don't know. Will it focus? Because it's very small. The writing in this is kind of small, guys. So I don't know. Let me see. All right. So this is what you get. You get the title, the number. It talks a little bit about the number and how it's linked to the card. And then it gives sort of energy of the card. It's not like what's in the picture, but just energy of what that picture is representing. And then at the end, a little bit of what you can do with your life if you pull that card. And this is what the minors look like. It's a little less writing, but still pretty good. I can get it to focus for you so you can take a screenshot and read it if you like. I'm going to read one at the end anyway. And then at the back, you've got just what to do before reading, how to use the deck. Um, this is about how to find your birth number, the formula for that, and then a couple of spreads. These are all spreads. And about the creators. And that's it. That's the book. Hard, like this sort of kind of cardboardy cover, and then paper. The pages are like the matte pages. And they come in these tuck boxes. And these are glossy cards. So this is backs, fully reversible. I don't see a copyright on them. All right, and here we have our fool walking on the tightrope, walking her cat, trying to bring her back her groceries. I'm like, at first I was like, well, what is she doing that is like taking a chance? You know what I mean? I guess walking this tightrope is taking a chance, but it doesn't seem like this is taking a chance for her. This seems like something she does every day. You can see more tightropes there as well. So maybe this is really talking more about just being a fool in your everyday life, you know? Then you've got the magician. She's cooking up a spell or something here, potions. I love this high priestess because this is like this is when you really get into the witchiness, right? Things are floating and she's obviously tired. She's got her coffee and her charts and everything, and she's probably been on duty forever, and she is just using her magic to make her day a little bit smoother. But probably not letting people know that she has magic, right? And then we have this empress who has won this giant pumpkin, grown the biggest, best pumpkin around. So that's wonderful. She's won number one. Emperor. The way this emperor has the cats on their lap, but also has the lint roller. So they're very much in control of the situation, you know? They're not letting the situation control them, but they're also still quite benevolent. The Hierophant with all of their hats. And then people are bringing them gifts and offering them things so that they can share their knowledge. And interesting way to think about the give and take of, you know, that sort of relationship with a teacher. The Lovers. So here we start to see that we have a lesbian relationship here. And it is like, I don't know, I love the way that they've done the hair where it's intertwined here and it's grown so long. I thought that was so interesting. All right, here's our Chariot. The Strength card. Poor thing is sick. The little mice and fairy are helping. Super cute. And you can see that the lion is like that stuffed lion. That's like a stuffed lion pillow. It's an adorable Strength card. I like this Hermit card. It's like they were driving, trying like on a road trip or something, just trying to get away, you know, trying to get away from life, following their stars. You can see they've been in the car for a while, got a map. It's an interesting picture. It's an interesting place to find your hermit. The Wheel of Fortune. I could not understand why this Wheel of Fortune was on a motorcycle. And I looked in the guidebook and it doesn't talk about the artwork. It really just talks more about the energy of the card. So I really didn't get it. So if anybody gets this, let me know. So the justice card, this one was so cool. I like the idea of um this the law of this land being drawn on the wall for all to see, and then there's someone here interpreting it. And then these people coming here to, like, I don't know if they're asking about the interpretation of what's been drawn or if they're the ones doing the drawing. Are they altering it? Are they fixing it? Like, I like this. It's cool. Like, it gives me lots of things to think about and it tells a story. Hanged Man. I thought that this was so boss that you have, like, not just the socks and the skirt, but also her underwear hanging here. Because we have to dry our underwear too, right? It's so real. This death card, I think what I could see about this was just like if we're getting towards the end of our day, washing our face, getting ready for bed, kind of that sort of ending. I didn't really get um it does look like there's quite a bit of magic and energy sputtering out around them. So, but I couldn't understand, like, there's no situation that lets us know why this ending is happening other than the fact that they're in the bathroom. So that made me think it was just like an end to the day, general day. Temperance, cute, floating. The devil, just, debauchery, general debauchery. Debauchery on the beach, typical. And then we've got the I'm just joking. And then we've got the tower card. I love this tower card with all these little cookies she's stacking up here. Like, it's just like, yes, when you eat too many cookies or you eat too much of something, what you go through. Okay, so here's the star. I thought the star card was so sad. Because if you're thinking about, because this looks like a child to me in a hospital bed. And I'm just like, if the only thing that the hope that they have is that someday they'll get to leave this hospital and go outside. Um, it was sad to me. I thought this was so sad, but also a very good representation of the star. The moon, maiden mother crone. The sun, cute, very giving Pippi Longstocking, one of my favorite little witches from back in the 80s. This one confused me. I couldn't quite understand it. So I went to the guidebook and it says, if you were waiting for a reward, it's finally here. Now is the time to show off and dance on the stage of life. There's no burden left for you to bear. The journey is over. What could be learned has been learned. Judgment invites you to showcase your abilities, to enjoy your triumphs, to recognize your strengths, but also your weaknesses, and to accept your responsibilities with their attendant merits and faults. People identifying with judgment are eager and highly sought after. They simply must find the strength to take to the stage and start performing. Life is a show, and the rehearsals are over, and it's time for the curtain to go up. Now is the moment to harvest what you have sown, for good or bad. And so then that kind of helped me along because I was like, what am I supposed to be looking at here? I mean, we've got wings. I didn't know if this was like alien invasion. I don't know. I couldn't tell that these are supposed to be people. This is an audience and a stage. I didn't get that because what I was seeing, so what we're seeing here are catwalks for the lights, like light bridges, curtains. I thought she was looking out and then like this was like a field. I don't know what I thought, but I was so confused. So the guidebook really helped me with that one. And here's our world. All right, so now we're off into the Ace of Swords. She's cutting her hair. The Two of Swords. I thought the interpretation for this one was really interesting. It says egoism and indifference. Those linked to the Two of Swords are completely wrapped up in themselves and have lost all faith in others, lacking prospects, the duality of the world, and the suffering this generates can only be confronted with a strict adherence to rigor and order. You feel divided even within yourself, and you are unable to deal with and manifest the truest part of yourself. for fear of the consequences or because you refuse to acknowledge it. If you wish to leave this stalemate, you need to deal with whatever it is that frightens you. Pain and miscomprehensions can only be overcome if you allow others in. I was like, oh, that's so interesting. And then I was starting to think maybe instead of as art, maybe this one is not doesn't have so much of an RWS um, leaning. Maybe it's leaning more numerological and elemental, but then the elements based on what it said at the beginning of the book that the sword suit was. So it said the air suit is rational, cold, and harsh. So if you're talking about the what is the duality of, a suit that's rational and cold and harsh, then you get this egoism and stuff. So I was like, okay, I can see that. Here's our three of swords. Here's our four and the five. These look like they can be um, the same person in a different, like later down the line. And I like that. And here's a six of swords. I thought this was so interesting with this string. And I was like looking everywhere for like a pair of scissors to see if they were going to cut them, Um, so this is the seven of swords and the eight. This card is so crazy. I looked at this card for so long. I was like, wait, which way is up? Like, I feel like this is the door, right? But then if this is the door, how is she here? And then I was like, where's the chair? The chair is over here. But if you look at it like this, like the window is here. And I was like, well, what is happening in this room? It's so crazy. I like it though. So this is the nine of swords and the 10. It's like she's up at night, but she's trying to get answers as well. Here's our 10 with all these mirrors. I thought that was cool. Broken mirrors. Here's our page of swords. There's a hand coming through the smoke on her shoulder here. She's got the phone in her hand. Knight of swords. It's like it just felt like what is whispering in her ear? Is it coming from here? Is it coming from, spirit? This page of swords is obviously like being inundated with some kind of communication. So here's the Knight of Swords on a bird. And then here's our Queen of Swords. She's like a butterfly whisperer. And our King of Swords, it looks like he's an amputee. And I think I saw a few amputees here in this deck. So that was, I like that we have that inclusivity there. So then we have the Page of Pentacles. I'm sorry, the Ace of Pentacles. Two of Pentacles with the gambling. The Three of Pentacles. And here's our Four of Pentacles. He's broken the piggy bank, and then I don't know if he's going to try to put it back together with his wand or what. The Five of Pentacles. Poor thing. So this looks like it could be the same person from the Four and Five of Cups. I do see the characters repeating, which is interesting to me. I always love to see repeating characters in decks. It's always interesting to me to play with the decks a little bit and try to get them out and like put all the characters that look like they belong together and see what story I can unfold. I haven't done that yet, but I plan to do it very soon. So this is the Nine of Pentacles. Know what she's up to here, but these mushrooms are super cute. The 10. I thought the Ten of Pentacles was so interesting because these kids are so young, but you can see they have their little money. I don't know where they're going, or it looks like they're in front of a store, maybe a magic store, and they want to go buy things. I don't know. This is the Page of Pentacles. The Knight was very active for a Knight of Pentacles. The Queen of Pentacles. I love this Queen of Pentacles so hard. With my whole heart, I love this Queen of Pentacles. And then the Knight of Pentacles. Oh, sorry, the King. I like this one too. I like that there are little children here listening to him. He's a teacher. He's teaching. I thought that was so interesting. I thought it was kind of interesting how this is inverted. And so I thought about that a little bit and I was like, okay, so are we just trying to be more in the physical realm by inverting the pentacle? I'm not sure. So yeah, I thought that was interesting. I love the little um I don't even know what this would be called. I want to say Chiron, but that's not what they're called coming from the book. I don't know what the creature's called. So here we have, we're into the cups, Ace of Cups, the Knight. I'm sorry, the two. Love what's going on with their hands. Because I was like, oh, look, it's like, I feel like they're so intertwined. It's so cute. So this is the Three of Cups. Very, very fun. I love the Three of Cups. It reminds me of like, just like, I don't know, winter festivals and hot chocolate and spiced apple cider. And it just makes me happy. Four of Cups. Yeah. The Five of Cups. The Six of Cups. I thought it's fun how they illustrated the cups with things inside actually feel like they're moving and trying to escape the cup. So it's the Eight of Cups. Here's our nine. He's like a magician, like a show magician. Ten of Cups. Slippers, the spilled cups. They've definitely spilled some hot chocolate or coffee on the carpet. That's annoying. It's the Page of Cups. I can't take it. All right, I'm like, clean that up. Okay, Knight of Cups and the Queen of Cups. She's wonderful. All of the queens in this deck are like giving. And here's the King, and they do look like they're in the same space. So yeah, I love that. I didn't see that with the others, but you did get that sort of. That was fun with this one. Ace of Wands, Two of Wands, the Three of Wands. I do love that even though these are glossy, they're not sticky. So I don't have any trouble manipulating the cards or moving them around, which is something that I really look for in glossy cards. I don't mind a glossy card. I love, especially for something that has this sort of muted color palette. Um, it makes the colors pop. It makes things, the contrast easier to see, especially for someone like me. I have issues with my eyes, so sometimes it's hard for me to see things on a muted color palette. The gloss helps, but when the gloss is sticky, it makes it difficult to use the cards, right? Look how cute this Seven of Wands is. I cannot even with little kitties in the box. Eight of Wands. The Knight. I mean, the nine. I don't know what's wrong with me. I can't seem to say the right words. The Ten of Wands, which I thought was. It didn't feel Ten of Wands at all to me, but cute for sure. The Page of Wands. Love this Page of Wands. Love this Page of Wands. Because I feel like the Page of Wands is the one that's gonna get into shit and like gonna be doing dangerous stuff all the time in this one. It just feels so energetic and exciting, and I love it. The Knight of Wands. I love this Knight of Wands. The Queen is giving as usual. And then here's our King. And here are the backs. So let's give them a shuffle. So the cards are they are slightly oversized. You can see here the difference in the size of the normal size tarot card to their size. Here it is up against an oracle deck. They are the same height and a little bit more narrow. Actually, these might actually be a little taller than this oracle deck. Yeah, they're slightly taller than this Hay House oracle deck. So because I have small hands, I can't shuffle them the traditional way, but I can shuffle them sideways and I can riffle shuffle them, not just waterfall or drop shuffle, I can push them and control the cards because they have a little bit of a bend to them. So you can see they are quite bendy. If you have larger hands and longer fingers, you probably would be able to riffle shuffle these, although they might be a little thick and stiff for you. The overhand is nice and smooth. The same, like I said when we were going through the walkthrough, the gloss is not sticky. And there's the fan. Let's just pull a card. All right, we're going to read the Three of Swords. I think this is a good one to read because it's definitely one of the ones that steps away from what we're used to seeing in a traditional tarot, like a RWS style tarot deck. So let's see what we have in the guidebook for this one. It says, a heart broken by a refusal or betrayal. The Three of Swords manifests the inner pain that can lead to an emotional detachment from your surroundings. You may lose contact with your own emotions, and the magic may become disordered and confused. When personal chaos feeds negative feelings, the active answers turn towards intrigue, vendettas, and gossip. The pain is so intense that you cannot conceive anything else. You must come to terms with what has happened and avoid giving in to your pity party. So if you want to read that for yourself, you can see the Four of Swords there as well. All right, so let's look at a couple of pairings. I have a couple in mind that I wanted to take a quick look at before we go. I wanted to start with this one. This is the Urbana Witch Oracle. This is also a Vivida and US Games Systems collaboration. I got this one in a couple of weeks ago, maybe a month ago now, and I've been enjoying using it with the guidebook. I have to use the guidebook because there's no keywords, just titles. But I like the guidebook. It's easy to read, it's simple, and I thought that the colors might go nicely together and the artwork as well. So let's see. We've got the fox with temperance and the two of pentacles. I like these reds lining up here. Okay, so this card is about manifesting love, and we have it here showing up with the Death card and the King of Wands. Mistletoe. This one is about small everyday magic that shines around you, and it's showing up here with the Ten of Pentacles and the Chariot. This one is about having unbridled wildness when you draw this card. And it's showing up here with the Seven of Cups and the Two of Cups. So I think that these look great together, and I think I will be trying to use them together for sure. Listen with the High Priestess and the Five of Wands. Wow. Because of the type of deck this is, and it's about magic, I wanted to try it with the Believe in Your Own Magic deck. I think that this deck is going to be a little too brightly colored, and a little too, I don't know, I think that the artwork is going to be a little too cartoony. This artwork is illustrated for sure, but it doesn't feel cartoon. It feels more grungy a little bit, and I think this might, I don't know, now that I've sat it down, maybe not, So let's see. The Magician and the Three of Pentacles with protest. Start a revolution. Wow. That's great. I like this. Oh my goodness. I promise you, when I first pulled it out, I was like, this is not going to go. I don't know. Something had me thinking the colors on this were brighter than they are, and that the artwork was a little more animated, but it's not. And I love this. Let me see. So we have the Two of Swords with the Storm. Every hurricane comes to an end, and the Knight of Cups. Throne. Your potential is endless. Page of Cups with the Five of Swords. Wow. I don't know, like pulling a throne card next to the Five of Swords, it feels a little, I don't know, it feels a little Game of Thrones, Like what are you up to? Okay, Queen of Wands with the Devil. Ooh, the Queen of Wands with the Devil, man. And then confidence. It comes with time and practice. I don't know. I would dig a little further into that one. Knight of Wands with the Queen of Pentacles and Clover. Release your guilt. And then one more. Strength with the Six of Swords and Flower. Be honest with yourself. So, what do you guys think of this one? Let me know in the comments below. I like it. I like it a lot. And I think it gives off similar energy. So, I think we'll be using these together. I like this better than the Urbana Witch. That shocks me. I was not expecting that. So that is the Believe in Your Own Magic Oracle deck. This is the Quest Enlightenment cards from Chengdu Arcana. I will post links always in the description box below where you can pick these decks up. This is a deck from a production company in China that I got in, and I did a walkthrough of it and another one, and I have more that have arrived. So if you like these decks, keep an eye out here. Keep your eyes peeled because I've got 3 or 4 more that I'll be walking through in the next month or two. So just keep your eyes peeled. Definitely I'm doing 2 this month. So here we have the Queen of Cups with Distance and the King of Pentacles. These are just really nice, beautiful oracle decks. They have solid keywords. There's about 35 cards per deck. And this is the one that I think the artwork matched the most in color. So I thought, let's pull them out and see how they do together. So we have the Ace of Swords with the Seven of Swords and Depth. Okay. Eight of Wands with the Hierophant and Emptiness. Ooh. When you're barreling towards what the society wants you to have, right? And what society wants you to do. And you're just, you seem to have it all in place. You're barreling towards the finish line, and but all you feel is empty. You know, you don't even, and maybe you don't even realize it. Hanged Man with the Three of Cups and Anger. It's so anger with the Three of Cups. So that is a big change in perspective. Justice with the Five of Pentacles and Create. And then one more. The World and the Moon with Organized. What do you guys think of this one? I feel like I could use this to do a spread, like a moon spread. I usually do Ethany's moon spreads. She has like these, she does a she has like a workbook you can buy, and it has like new moon and full moon spreads, and I sometimes I use a oracle or a tarot to answer the questions based on what I wanted, what the question is. So I feel like I could use these together for something like that. What do you guys think? Let me know in the comments below. Last one, you know I had to try it. This is the Land of Giants Oracles by Stephen Hutton. This is my newest, probably my newest oracle obsession that I have been playing with so much recently. This is a new deck by Stephen Hutton. This is also a US Game Systems tarot deck, oracle deck, and we're just gonna look at a few cards. I'm just curious to see how they're gonna go together because I'm pretty obsessed with this deck. So, so we have Opportunity with the Four of Cups and the Four of Wands. Okay. This one is more of a fantasy deck, so, but I mean, come on, this magic and these people flying with all the stuff, this is definitely fantasy as well. It's just, this is more creature fantasy. So we've got Promises with the Six of Pentacles, okay, and the Empress. We like that energy. Lady Silk with the Five of Cups and the Page of Pentacles. I'm not exactly sure what Lady Silk is. I'm not going to stop to look in the guidebook, but Element with Judgment and the Two of Wands. And let's do another one. That's All with the Page of Swords and the Ace of Wands. I like this. I think this could be fun for storytelling, for journaling. So near yet far. Look at her putting her, getting ready to take off. The Nine of Cups and the Knight of Pentacles. And the last one, Made Anew. This is fun. Look at these little paper horses. 10 of Cups and the Ace of Pentacles. All right. So what was your favorite pairing? Or if you had a pairing in mind that you didn't see here today, definitely let me know in the comments below. I would love to hear what you guys have in mind for this one. So those are my thoughts on this pretty new deck. I'm very excited to have it. I love the colors for this time of year. They're just very soft and soothing. This could also really work really well for spring as well, but these sort of soothing colors I like for fall and also winter. So I could see myself using this in a few different seasons myself. But I am excited to try it with that Believe in Your Own Magic Oracle deck because for some reason I don't like to use that deck with the tarot deck that supposed to go with it or the tarot deck by the same creator. But I think I'm going to love it with this. So I'm pretty excited about that. And yeah, that's all I have to say. So if you like this video, please give it a thumbs up. If you want to see more from me, you can subscribe. I release videos every few days regarding tarot and oracle. There'll be links in the description box below where you can pick up anything that you saw here today. They will be Amazon affiliate links. I am an Amazon affiliate, and when you guys use those links, it helps me out. It gives me a couple of cents. It doesn't cost you anything. And it allows me to, put all of that back into the channel. So that's nice when you guys, if you're going to buy from Amazon. Of course, you can pick this up directly from the publisher or anywhere else where they sell US Games tarot decks. Let me know all the things in the comments. And until I see you guys next time, stay safe and be blessed. Bye bye.